want to show you a bit of the machinery that we use on the farm. Just for the fun of it, we will include this one here as well today and just see if we can get it running. And if we get it running, we will even feed the females with the bike. So we'll go down to the females with the bike if we get it running. So that's the challenge of this video now. So yeah, I'll just pull this out and then we go over to the other machine that I want to show. So this is the Kawasaki Mule 2510, and we bought it from a place up in Donegal. This is our real workhorse or mule on the farm. I really love this machine. And for us, turned out to be really the ideal machine for the ground that we work on. You know, we have very steep ground, and this model here is the one with the diesel engine. It has four-wheel drive, of course. I mean, low and high four-wheel drive. Also a diff lock, so it's really good for off-road activities. So that's all hand power. So if you load it too heavy, you won't be able to, you know, get the stuff out by this. But you can play around. It's actually very well balanced. So when you put the heavy weight more on this side, you can get like all the manure piles and everything. You know, we can work with this. And then if you come over here, you see the inside. So that's the diesel engine here. Takes 3.3 liters oil. Yeah, very simple machine. Very easy to fix. The only downside of it is that the parts are now very expensive. There is no aftermarket from Kawasaki anymore for this. So even all the small parts, you know, everything that needs to be replaced, new. And it's hard to find second-hand parts. So that's the downside of this model, this machine. Now, before we finally get started with the DKW, let's just quickly talk about the other main working horse that we have is the Toyota Hilux, obviously. This is our second one. I know they are very famous for being on the indestructible and, you know, everything. Very famous for being very reliable cars, and they usually are. For us here in Ireland, there is one main issue that a lot of Hiluxes are imported from the UK, where there is a lot of salt in the winter on the roads, and for some reason the chassis of the Hilux is very, very bad with rust. So that's one issue we had with our old one, that even though we were told that the chassis had been sandblasted and repainted and everything, you know, before we just like shortly before we bought it, and it looked like it, after 2 years the chassis cracked and we had to replace the whole back half of the chassis, which is very expensive, like you're talking about thousands of euros. Now, so here you can see the pictures of our old Toyota Hilux. It was a tough life for him, and we didn't really have much luck with it, but in a way, he even saved our life in a way when we had the bad accident, and he managed to get us through that safe. So it was a good car at the end. Yeah, so no complaint about this one now, and I'm happy enough to at some point maybe even put some of our logos on it. This is a DKW from the 1950s. Used to be my uncle's bike. I guess probably his first bike. Now it should be running. It's not like anything is broken or so. It's just, it was sitting there now for, oh, it could be a year even. So that's the ignition on now. Just push the key in and the ignition is on. The choke is in. Let's see. Amazing! So I'll rush over to the females and feed them. Do you want to follow me, or is it? Yeah? Okay. Hop, hop, hop. Okay, super. We did it. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'm a bit in a rush because I don't want to get stuck with the DKW down here, but full success. We mastered the challenge. We got it going. The Kawasaki has a day off, and if you want to see more of this crazy content, now if you like our videos, if you like this video, please push the like button down below here, and if you don't want to miss any of these shows here, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you next week again. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.